Now I can't do no podcast, no network, and not have my boy on, my right hand, Top Buck. Anybody know me, y'all know Buck, my right hand man. Now Buck done got deported. He got deported to Africa. He in Lagos. He chilling. They thought they was gonna send my boy over there. He was gonna be in despair. He was gonna fall apart, probably die. But as real men do, he stood on 10, 10 toes down, stood on business. He got over there. He survived and he strived. Right now, Wu-Tang Clan is shooting a show in Newark, New Jersey, between on 18th Ave between Melrose and Vermont. Now, them stores that they showing in that video, now remind you, much respect to Wu-Tang Clan. They some real brothers, great group, but they from New York. They shooting that show in Newark, New Jersey on 18th Ave between Melrose and Vermont. Now, anybody that know us know that's our spot. That's our stomping grounds. Now, them stores y'all gonna see in them videos, Buck owned them stores. You got a beauty supply store right there, and you got a barbershop slash hair salon that sit right there in that video where you gonna see them at, right next to that Chinese store. Now, Buck, what, we was in our early 20s then, about 21, 22. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I helped Buck lock it down, you know what I mean? When we came around there, me and Buck clicked up. He was a hothead, I was a hothead. He was about business, I was about business. I was more militant and strict and straightforward. Buck was more reserved, but also hot-headed. So we both had to calm each other down, so we balanced each other out. You know what I mean? But everybody know we as thick as thieves. Well, I ain't gonna say thick as thieves. We as brothers. We still is brothers. He over in Africa now. Doing good. He's in movies. He got dry cleaning services over there, companies over there. I seen him myself. I'm talking about he's sitting in there working on stuff, putting stuff together. You know what I mean? He got his workers in there. I'm talking to him one day. He riding down the street. We videos, we FaceTiming, and he got a billboard up that somebody must have hit and knocked over on the side of the road. He like, damn, these motherfuckers done knocked down my fucking billboard. I'm like, a billboard? He get out and showing me like he really got a billboard up on the side of the road of his dry cleaning business. So anybody that know Buck know he a businessman, know he about the money, always been focused, always been a go-getter. And he my bro. And like I said, just because they sent him to Africa, that don't mean we lost contact and he not my bro. Like he respected on different continents and I'm respected on different continents. Cause we real and we stand on real business. So without furthermore, I got my boy on so y'all can speak directly from him and he can let y'all know how Africa looking. Buck, what's up with you?
What's good, man? Holiday. Holiday. Yo, I must say something though, man. Very proud of you, bro. Ever
Thank you.
since we was
Thank you.
young, you always wanted to tell your story. Always want to tell a story from your point of view.
You
How
know
things
this
went.
shit. Very outspoken.
Every time, every time, brother, time you always came out with a new book. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always into them books.
Lock me
Yeah,
away but can't
them
trap my
books.
mind.
Word is bond, locked in the cage, but he can't trap his mind. He always got to tell his story. Trying to get his books published.
You know
I'm
the
talking
biz.
about early 20s, man. I'm not talking about early 30s. I'm talking about 21, 22, even before that.
Before that, before
Ever since
that.
I know
That's
Holiday,
just that's
he
just when we got
always
that's just when we got the shops and the stores and shit. We was running before that.
exactly before that. Youth hours days.
Yeah,
What I mean?
back, like
Bro
yeah.
was word is bond. Youth hours days, bro was always one, always somebody writing a book. Hood books. He always looked up to all those hood book publishers that was known in the
Donald
neighborhood these
Goins,
days.
all the real rights.
Exactly, all the
Yeah.
real rights. So real talk, bro. Like, gotta say, man, you did it, man. Really,
Absolutely.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
proud of you, bro. Like, you
Thank you.
feel me? And I enjoy your books, bro.
Yeah,
Most
absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Thanks for the shout out. I'm glad you reached out to me for this. You feel me? Because most definitely you can't tell our stories
Word.
completely
Word.
without putting on 18th Avenue and Melrose, 18th Avenue in Vermont. You know, I'm saying, like, real talk, no regrets. I have no regrets.
I
You
had
know what I mean?
none
Ups
either.
and downs, but no regrets, man. You know what I mean? Because the thing is, we made it, bro. With my night, like, we made it. We ain't rich, like, we ain't balling 3 different houses, driving Bentleys, but bro, we made it. Because a lot of
Absolutely.
niggas,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? A lot of niggas was running with, you know what I mean? Our colleagues those days, and some of them ain't make it.
A lot
Some
of them.
niggas 6 feet under, you know what I mean? Some niggas doing football numbers. You know what I mean? I don't really know what it is about us. I mean, let me just say it's God's grace.
God's grace.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because I can't say we did anything different. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Besides using our intellect, you know what I mean? Like, always, one thing about us, we're always kind of like playing things out and make sure it came out in the benefit of us.
Absolutely.
Besides using a little bit of our intellect and adding some wisdom in the way we did things, I think it's just basically God's grace. You
Absolutely.
know, sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I go through your Facebook pages and I see the twins, you know what I mean? And I see Brenda, and I'm like, man, look how old the twins was. Like, and I see Omar, I see little Omar, I'm like, man, this nigga, sorry about this nigga,
Yeah,
but
yeah, absolutely,
this
absolutely.
man is about the same age as you when we was young. Like, I can see your face in him.
Yeah.
Like, you really a pops, bro. You really a dad, and a
Well,
good one at that.
thank you.
You know what I mean? And a shout out to Brenda holding you down
Absolutely.
every
She
time
definitely a
you
rider.
struggle.
Definitely was a
You know what I mean?
rider.
That's sis right there. You was on high head, but she held you down, bro.
Absolutely.
Nah, man. Enough for that, though, man.
How's shit going out there
Real
in
talk.
Africa? How it's going out there? How it's looking? Cause out here, when in the hood, when we talk about Africa, hear about Africa, you know how we be looking at it. It's stigmatized. So
Yeah,
let them know how it is. Cause your whole life from 5 years old up until they deported you to your 30s, you was over here. So
yeah,
give
facts.
people over here like an
You know what I mean?
understanding.
One thing I will say, you know what I mean? Like, when I got off that plane, you know what I mean, in Murtala Mohammed Airport here in Lagos, Nigeria, you know, I was like, I didn't really know what to expect because, you know, I haven't been here since I was a child. Like, feel me? I don't really have a memory of Nigeria because think about it, 6 year old, 5 year old, what do you really remember from when he was 5 years old?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when I got off the plane, it was a metropolitan city, you know, busy, cars going up and down. Like, I saw money, bro. You
More.
know what I mean? It was like New York. It was like New York on a, should I say on a larger scale or a smaller scale? But it actually reminded me of New York. I came down here, Lagos, Nigeria. If you guys ever heard of Afro beats or Afro pop, Lagos,
Absolutely. I heard
Nigeria
of the
is the
Afro pop.
home of Afro pop. This is where it started. You know what I mean? If you guys ever heard of Nollywood, which is African movies, Nigerian movies, Lagos, Nigeria is the home base. So you have to think about it. When I landed and I saw all this, like, I was really looking at myself like, this is what I've been missing.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like, Africa ain't what our teachers used to teach us. Africa ain't the jungle that we was thought it was, like, in school. You
Yeah.
know, just about slavery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
About monkeys, animals. You know those days when we talk about Africa, we was talking about this. We were talking about the savannah, lions chasing zebras and shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? That ain't what I saw. You know what I mean? That
Word.
ain't what I saw. That's not what I came off the plane to see. I'm saying like transit buses, trains, you know,
Word.
and was definitely I saw investments. And with all the investments that's on ground, one thing I did notice is the only black people that's making money off this is Africans. But yet, you have a lot of white Americans coming down here, you know, Europeans, Americans, white people
Yeah.
making money off Africa. You know what I'm saying? This time not through slavery, through oil,
And
gas,
that's what people need to get
gold,
into. Invest in that over the oil,
invest
the
in it.
gas, and
You
the
know what I mean?
diamonds.
Real talk, like I'm going towards gas, and I'm going towards investing in gas, but my money ain't there yet. You know, it's a stepping stone,
Yeah, absolutely.
but
It'll
it's
get
here
there.
for everybody. You know what I mean? As black people of America, you know what I mean? Like, I really wish we could educate ourselves, educate each other to expand our horizon. You know what I mean? Expand your horizon and come to Africa, do some investment, legitimate investment. I ain't talking about coming over here and meet Pablo. No,
Word.
come
Yeah.
over here and meet the CEOs of oil companies.
Yeah.
They'll be more than glad. They'll be more than glad. You know what I mean? To do business with you guys because you guys are brothers. You know what I mean? Real
Absolutely.
talk,
Real business.
real business. I'm always talking. Me and her always talking all the time. Like when I say, "Oh, I'm talking about holiday," you know what I mean? How we gonna, we're gonna put this cheddar together, put this money together, and try to like invest here. Real estate is popping. Movies is popping. When I first got here, I was into movies. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
How that go? How you
required
end up
to.
in how that go? How you end up into the movie thing?
I was definitely when I got here, my accent was different, so it was something that was attractive. You know what I'm saying? Because Nigeria is an English speaking country. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So most Nigerian movies are in English. You know what I mean? But we have our own version of English. You know what I'm saying? Like it's called Pidgin English, something close to Patois. But
Okay.
when I came here with the North, I mean, with that New York, New Jersey, that tri-state slang, you know what I mean? That North attitude, they saw it and they liked it. You know what I mean? Real always gonna recognize real.
Absolutely. Anywhere you go.
Exactly. Like this place is like it's like a concrete jungle. The white people called it a jungle, but what they were missing was the concrete. You know, it was
Absolutely.
like a
I
concrete
look.
jungle.
I done been on FaceTime with you, and you done swung the camera around and showed me how shit get out there. So it's definitely real business
Word.
out there. It's beautiful,
It's
but it's
definitely
definitely
real.
real. It's
Just
beautiful. I'm
like
gonna add that.
anything
I'm gonna
else, just
add
like
that. It's
normal,
beautiful. I'm gonna add
just
that.
like
It's beautiful. It's definitely beautiful.
facts.
And bro living like a king.
Like
And bro living like a king over there. I'm talking to him one day. He got a chick done brung him some pancakes and shit sitting in front of him. He like, wait, bring me some syrup and some coffee. And I'm like, who that? He like, well, that's my maid. That's who cooked for me. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, my boy. I see how you doing. You got maids and shit. You got motherfuckers ironing your clothes for you over there. They cooking you breakfast. And like she really coming over there asking him, making sure he good, seeing if he want more. And bro really sitting in there, on his ball shit. But go ahead. Let you finish, man.
yeah, basically what I'm saying, like yeah, it's funny you say that though, but you know what I mean? I'm just glad I'm able to pay some people, you know what I mean? Give them a paycheck every month, you know what I mean?
Word.
So, you know what I mean? I'm also empowering the youth, you feel me? Because I employ a lot of people in my dry cleaning business, even my gardener, and still I'm giving them employment, you feel me? So, anyway, what I'm saying is, like, as far as like the movement industry, when I first got here, um, a couple of people, like, when I met a couple of people, it was just like they're directing, like, yo, she really going to movies because the accent makes you stand out. You know what I mean? In a way, my accent helps me when I'm out here, but in
Yeah.
a way, also doesn't. Because when you hear an American accent, they figure you have dollars. And dollars, of course, is a very powerful currency. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So you pay double for everything. you know,
Absolutely.
black people, black people the same anyway. you
Word.
know
Oh,
what I
you
mean?
got money?
But the thing
Charge
is,
him double.
yeah, you're American, it's double. you got dollars, it's double. You feel me? So the thing is, when I first got into Nollywood is the Nigerian movie industry. Just like in America, we have Hollywood. In Nigeria, it's called Nollywood. You know what I mean? The end for Nigeria, I guess. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
I first got into the industry, I actually took a class on it. Once took like a little three month crash course.
Now
You know what I
that's
mean? So
shocking.
just
Now
that way I don't get
you
lost.
taking the class is shocking all by itself. But continue. Damn, Buck
You know what
lost
I mean?
service. He back?
So
All right, go ahead. Buck call drop. Let me see if he get back on the line. Try to get him back on the line for y'all. Hold up a second. Hold up a second. I know he gonna probably call me right back. Of course, remember again, he is in Africa.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah. The car dropped. You still on?
Yeah,
Go
my
ahead. Yeah,
bad.
you still on?
Okay. All right. Somebody called me online. So the thing is, so I took a 3 month crash course on, on the movie industry here in Nigeria, and I knew exactly where I fit in. I went into a little bit of I basically went in as a producer. I hired a cinematographer who would be the one, recording everything. And basically a project manager. I'll manage everything for me, and I paid a script writer. Give me a story. So basically, that's how I put the movie industry together. I
That's what's
shot a
up.
couple of movies, but you see, just like everything else,
What you
just
was
like
in?
everything in
Tell,
the
what
game,
you was in? Give them one that you was in, so if they wanted to pull it up and check it out, they could pull it up and see it.
oh yeah, I was in a movie. Okay, one of them is called Almost a Virgin. You can always look that up. Nollywood series. Almost a Virgin. That was one of my first couple of movies. I was also there's another one called Goodbye Lagos.
Yeah, a few
Just
of
a
them. Yeah,
few, just
that's
to
about
go
right.
out there.
That's about right. Y'all go
So,
pull them up and check
um,
them out, man.
yeah, facts. So the thing is, um, when I actually, just like every other business, when you're an amateur, you got to crawl before you walk. So I made a couple of mistakes if I had to learn. So basically, um, when you first come into a business, and it's all about the profit. But in Africa, they have this code that you have to pay your dues before you can make your profits. So basically, I was working with different producers so
Respectfully.
I can get where I need to be. Yeah, respect, just like everything else. You
Yeah,
have to pay your
respectfully.
dues because there are people who've been in this game for years before you got here. So you just can't come in and think you just got right. Straight to the top.
Absolutely.
So I had to link with other producers, to actually gauge me properly, in the journey in the movie industry. So lesson that I learned in the movie industry is you need another business. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Just another business, steady income. To fuel the production.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning you do more spending, and paying dues than profit, which led me to open my dry cleaning company. So right now the dry cleaning company, I have about four different dry cleaning. Well, it's one company, but four different outlets. You know what I'm saying?
4 different
That's where I'm
locations.
at right now.
Yeah.
Four different locations, outlets. Yeah,
Yeah.
four different locations, and I'm doing that, and that's fueling into putting money into the production. Company that I have. The production company is something totally different from the dry cleaning company. They're two different entities, two different, LLCs. So I'm paying two different taxes on two different companies.
Absolutely.
But most definitely, of course, this one fused, the capital for the other. So, and while I've been out here, I actually registered myself to a business school so I can actually, be better at what I do.
Word.
The best business school
Knowledge
I
is
ever went
power.
to was on 18th Avenue in
Yeah.
Hooterville.
Because you
You
definitely got
know,
the experience.
that was that was an experience. But in life you got to better yourself in everything you do. There's a
Absolutely.
corporate way and there's a street way. So I just had to learn how to conjunct everything together. You know, but
Absolutely.
definitely though, like I really would love my brothers. Come over here, bruh. There's opportunity everywhere. We ain't just restricted to the four corners of our hood. We ain't just restricted to just North New Jersey, Brooklyn, New York, or Atlanta. Cross over the Atlantic. See what's going on over here. It ain't just a jungle out here. Like, there's real money out here. Young boys out here own boats. Bro, I'm part of a boat club.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many niggas in
Big
the hood
boy
can tell
shit.
you they're part of a boat club?
Big boy shit.
Big boy shit. Yo, real talk. Like you see young boys out here doing big things. They think farther. They think of tomorrow. And that's one thing I respect about my brothers out here. Like, they think big. For young boys to think like they want to be part of a boat club, sitting next to governors. If I was in the United States, what chances will I have to be sitting next to the governor of New York or
Word.
governor of New Jersey? No, it's very slim. But out here, all that is given to you on a platter. It's easier because everybody's black,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I don't really want to bring the race thing into this, but we can't ignore it.
Yeah.
For a
Absolutely.
black man to be sitting next to a black man from North New Jersey, sitting next to the governor of New Jersey, it's very difficult. But out here, all you have to do is something that separates you from the rest. The governor will acknowledge you. It's easy for average Joe, say, to go up to the secretariat. The secretariat is where the governor office is at out here. That's what they call it. You know, and if you have a smart idea, something you want to share with the governor, there are steps you have to go through. My bad, bro. That was Raw trying to call me from the feds. You know what I mean?
Oh, what's up with Raw? What's up with him? What's up with him? How you holding up?
Nah, bro, he good. He good. His time getting short. You know what I mean? Just like I was saying though, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I just be telling niggas out here, you know, about some of the things we went through out there, and I'm telling niggas stories about some of the movies, you know, some action. Sometimes I have to pause in the middle of it because it's like I'm looking at these niggas and they're looking like I don't think these niggas believe me. These niggas look at me like maybe I'm making up some shit I've seen in a movie. So sometimes it's like, you know what? Never mind. Like a lot of times, like you know what I mean, when I take my shirt and niggas see the GKB tatted on my stomach, they be like, yeah, what's that? I'm like, you know what?
Limelight.
God knows best.
Oh, yeah, God knows best.
I just be like, they're like, yeah, what that stand for, bro? I'm like, God knows best. You know what I mean? And they just be like,
Word.
yeah,
Word.
yeah, that's dope. Like, yeah,
Facts.
I know it's dope. You feel me? But anyway, like, you feel me? Like, it's a thin line, bro. You know, I mean, life over here and life over there is basically the same. You know what I mean? Just from a different continent. But you know, over here it's like a third world country, so it's times 10.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Like I said, you done showed me. Like I said, you done flipped the camera around and done showed me up the street from you, and you know what I mean? They got cops in the street with machetes chopping them up. Like, no bullshit.
Word is bond. Word is bond. You know what I mean? Like, when shit goes down out here,
I didn't see it. I didn't see it with my old eyes. Live talking to him on the phone. He flipped the camera around and they like riding like when George Floyd died and they was riding over there too. Man, they had a cop in the street chopping them up with machetes. Like, and he showing this shit to me right while they doing it.
Yeah, I remember when you called, man, I showed you doing the insides right. Shit was crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I was saying niggas really getting butchered. You know what I mean? That's when I understood, like, when you know what I mean? Like, there's no rule of law. Whenever the government loses that rule of law, the control over its people, it can get real fucking dangerous, bro.
Very dangerous.
You know what I mean? But very dangerous. You know what I mean? But I just thank God for the experience, and I thank God for life, because it could be much worse for me, bro. You know
I thank God. I would have thanked God too.
You, what you say, bro?
No, I said I want to thank God too. It's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to be around my kids, my family. It's a blessing to not be in a prison cell the size of my closet.
Since I've been here, I had a daughter. You know what I mean?
Blessing.
Since I've been here, I had a daughter.
Blessing.
Met my little shorty. You feel me? So definitely, like, you feel me? Sometimes I just think about if I was still like 10,000 and like, what I doing? I still be the same old thing, or the same old games. You know, I'm glad that Wu-Tang Clan is out there showing the movie or music video or whatever. But them niggas really know the stories of that block.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas really know the blood that was spilled, soiled in the concrete.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
I doubt
I'm glad it's giving them recognition and everything. But just like you said, them niggas from New York. You know what I mean? No love lost. Love my New York niggas. I spent some time in New York. You know what I mean? But only if niggas really knew.
Yeah, only if they really knew the real stories that took place on that block, and then them stores that they looking at on a TV screen. But look, bro, when you got hit, I was with you. When I got hit, you was with me. You feel what I'm saying? When you got hit, I played doctor on you and got you out of town to a hospital, so you didn't get locked up. You feel what I'm saying? You told me the doctor. You told me the doctor. You told me the doctor told you whoever tied your arm up, they knew what they was doing. I wiped you down. I wiped your hands down with bleach. Made sure I ain't get none in the wound. I sent Robin to the 99-cent store to get you gauze, another shirt. Gave you some liquor. Old girl house. I didn't even know who old girl house we was that we was in. She just like, you can come in here. I brought you right up in there, laid you on her couch. When they put the hammers in the freezer up under the frozen meats. She had a bottle of rum in there, it's Jamaican rum or some shit. I'm like, yo, give him that. Let him drink that. So she's like, yeah, he need to drink it.
She put that shit on the bullet when I screamed. What the fuck?
Hey, bro, look, man. I wish
you know the crazy thing, though, bro?
Yeah.
Both times we got hit, we was never the victims.
Never.
We were actually the aggressors.
We
weren't the victims. We actually was the aggressors.
We actually was the aggressors. Yes, we was. But look, that's karma. Yes, I look at it as karma, bro. Dishing it back to me when I'm dishing out.
We was the aggressors and we got hit.
Yeah, we always was the predators. We never was the prey. But look, bro, I'm gonna end this one because I gotta get going. I know you gotta get back to business. And hey, look, bro, I love you. I wish you much success. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Things turned out well for you. I'm happy. The way your life turning out is beautiful. I had to share our story. I had to share your story. And for the ones that's over here that don't know what happened to you, like, damn, what the fuck ever happened to Top Buck? Damn, what the fuck ever happened to Holiday? Now they know. Holiday doing great. My books is out. I always been talking, like you said, since I was a kid, talking about writing books. Now I got actually 4 books online. You still a businessman, an entrepreneur, and on a whole nother continent. Still got businesses going. Still striving and succeeding. So I love you, bro.
Talk to me, bro. We'll be about my natural gas business that I'm getting into. Natural gas.
Oh yeah, we want. Look, man. When you hit me back, me and you going to discuss that. Me and you going to discuss that behind the scenes. And then when we get all the, all the mechanisms in order, we gonna do another video. And then we gonna let the brothers know how they can invest in the oil, the gas, the diamonds, and all that over there in Africa. And then when they want to go on I don't know why motherfuckers be like, they about to go on a vacation and they talking about they about to go to California, they about to go to Atlanta, they about to go to New Orleans, and they like, yeah, I'm about to fly to Miami. Like, motherfucker, that's the ghetto. Like, what the fuck you know, motherfucker? You don't watch First 48? You don't see what the fuck going on in New Orleans? You don't see what the... Every time I see California, that shit on fire. I'm surprised that shit even still around. You feel what I'm saying? I see Skid Row and be like, I ain't going no fucking California. Fuck, I gotta get on a plane and go all the way the fuck to another ghetto. You feel what I'm saying? If I wanted to go to the ghetto, I'd go fuck back to North.
Raw's trying to hit me back from the feds now, you heard?
Oh, that's Raw. Hey, look, tell Raw I said what it is, man. Tell him I said hold his head, keep standing on business, and I'm gonna get with you, bro. I love you, my nigga.
I love you too, bro.
One. Shine right.
Yo, send my love to Brennan and the kids.
You already. Send my love to Mom Dukes and the fam and the little one out there.
All right, for sure.